Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. And if you're watching this video, it's because you are looking for an authentic spirituality, a spirituality that moves from the heart rather than the mind, but also uses the mind in a caring way, in an intelligent way. So my years of practice, my years of studying, and my years of meditating, reflecting, etc., have led me to this point where I've understood that I see it in the mass consciousness that we are looking for a higher spirituality, a more intelligent spirituality, a spirituality that is tangible, that is physical, a spirituality that is devoid of spiritual bypassing. We are looking for the truth. The truth can be found within us, but we are still looking outside of ourselves to find the answer. And for me, my intention with this channel is to be able to come to you and tell you that the answer is within. And I want to bring awareness to the powerful tools that you have available to yourself right now, in this moment, here and now. You are an intelligent being, you are a divine being, and you have been lied to most of your life about who you truly are. The Bible can't tell you the truth. The religions can't tell you the truth. And I think even me speaking to you right now, I'm only pointing you to the truth, hoping that you will find it within yourself. Here, I hope that my channel serves as a way to guide you through my careful reflection, through my conversation, through myself, for you to see the process, for you to embody that spirituality, for you to see an example of a person who is living towards connecting to his higher self, towards creating a beautiful life, towards creating a life full of love and wisdom and compassion. That is the goal here. And before this, I was struggling because I was thinking about people want the how-tos. People want to see the answers. They want to know what's the next book that I should pick up so that I can actualize myself. What's the video I should be looking at? What answers do you have for me that will help me find my potential? And for me, this is what I will tell everybody who comes to me, any of my clients, any of the people that interact with me at this level, is that I can only guide you towards your truth. But at the end of the day, what I want is for you to be able to walk away from my interaction, from our interaction, and be able to understand that the truth is within you. And I'm only here to serve as the barrier, as the reminder to tell you that it is within you. Stop looking for it outside of you. And I think that's the thing that a lot of people come in to this world thinking, look at me covering my face, my bad. A lot of people come into this world of spirituality, and they want to, at first I wanted to be a very intelligent, appear like this very wise being. Oh, look at me, all the spiritual technicalities that I know about. I can name all the terms: psychology, spirituality. I could look at all these things. I read so many books, and I'm so wise. And I think that was the first phase that I entered when I first began creating videos. That's kind of the approach that I took on to YouTube, because you know what? A lot of people would tell me that that's the approach I need to take on. As a YouTuber, you gotta appear as the expert. You have to be able to show your knowledge, bring value to people. That word, bring value, and make sure that you're producing this content. Make sure that you keep them hooked. Make sure that you keep them retained. And through the time, I did struggle a lot with that channel, because I was looking for that validation that would prove the fact that I am an expert. And I did not ever need that validation. I realized that I don't need that my validation is within my living. My life is a byproduct. It's the only validation that I need. My ideals, my mindset, my ability to focus on my truth, all of that is the only validation you will ever need. And that is a lesson that I have learned, and it's a lesson that I believe that is very important to those entering the spiritual space, because we seek validation. We want it from the people around us. We want it from money. We want it from the YouTube channels that we're watching, from the things that we're consuming. We want it so badly, and that leads us to just keep drawing ourselves farther and farther away from ourselves. I'm coming at you from an understanding that I have made contact with my soul, and it's not what you think. A lot of people think it is this special, crazy thing. People want to hear voices. They want to be able to have these crazy mystical experiences, but that's not what it is. As I practice, as I go deeper into myself, as I keep seeking a more grounded spirituality, a spirituality that will allow me to be my highest self in every circumstance, a spirituality that gives me stability regardless of what's going on around me, a spirituality that allows me to just have the peace that I need before I go to sleep, to recognize that it was a day well lived, a day well served. That is the spirituality that is much needed today. We live in the age of social media where there's so much consumption. Everybody here is an expert. Everybody here is trying to get your attention. Everybody here is trying to tell you the way to the truth. And I am here, and I hope that my intention is clear, that I'm not here to present some farce, some specific character. Here I am trying, at least intending to be my truest self onto the camera. And so, it has led to these great experiences where I've been able to, within 2 weeks, I believe I have over like 250 subscribers, which is amazing. But at the same time, I look at that and I realize that it doesn't matter. I think that I have to do this regardless of the subscribers. And I know that I've been in that space where I see the subscribers and then I get in my head and I'm like, what can I do to keep replicating that? What can I do? Like what content do I need to put out there? What do people want? And then I never question, what do I want? What world am I trying to create? What intention am I bringing to the table? Who am I truly when I am presenting onto the camera? And I realize that I look around other YouTube channels and there's some people that really piss me off in the way that they create their content. And I'm just gonna drop the name here. Clark Kegley, his YouTube channel was something that I just do not resonate with. These leaders that I see in the space, I don't think that they're the right leaders. I feel like a lot of people are driven by the numbers. A lot of people are driven by money. A lot of people are driven by by these superficial things. And the reason I bring up Clark is because I when I was on the grind, I was posting comments in his channel, and then I got blocked because I was sharing things that I felt resonated with the video. Of course, I was also doing it to grow my channel. I was trying to get attention to my channel. But I think, at the end of the day, how can that hurt you? You know what I'm saying? And I think to myself, well, shit. Like, how would I feel if somebody was commenting and trying to feed off my views? And the thing I think is like, well, I mean, there is no feeding off. There is no parasitic relationship in a world where we're meant to share and express our truth. Why would we block somebody who's expressing their truth? Right? And that was the first indication where I was like, okay, I don't fuck with this guy. Period. And so now I'm gonna let it be known. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, I think that we need better leaders today. We need way better leaders. And then I'm also looking at, I remember very early on, I was looking at Jay Shetty. His content was, it was drawing me forward. I was curious. I like that he was talking about love and the skits that he would do. I thought they had a good message. They had a good intention. But as I saw him speak to the camera, there was just something that didn't feel right to me about him. And then I keep watching his videos and I'm like, bro, this guy just does not feel like real to me. And then I look up his name, just looking to see if anybody else has noticed the same thing. And lo and behold, there was now it's coming out. A lot of people are talking about it. But the guy really was what's it called when you plagiarize? I guess when you take somebody's work and put your name on it as if it was yours. He was plagiarizing. He was quoting quotes from all over the internet saying that it was his writing. And then I saw an interaction of him, of how he interacts with his wife, the fact that he was unimpressed with the present that his wife got him. And I'm like, bro, in what world would I even give a fuck about what present I get from my wife? Like, the fact that we have the ability to share and exchange love through presents. I don't know, man. Like, my wife has brought me all different kinds of presents throughout the time we've been together, and I've always appreciated it. And I'm honest, if there's something that I'm like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna use this, but I'm gonna do this with that. I let her know. I just think that and the fact that that this guy is also in the works with like celebrities and all that, I don't know, man. Like I cannot trust that. I don't trust celebrities. First off, look at my boy Jim Carrey. Like he had a spiritual awakening. What did he do? He went like the other way. He was making a joke out of himself during one of the award shows, and I think that was dope. I think he had like that's crazy to me to see people are waking up, you know. And there's a difference between somebody like Jim Carrey and somebody like Jay Shetty. Like it's clear as day. And I'm thinking here now about the YouTube space. I see a lot of people popping up in my feed, a lot of people who are just shooting the camera, speaking to the camera, speaking the truth, and they're getting a lot of attention. And I was at first I was like, dude, how can this be happening? Like I've been putting hours upon hours on YouTube, looking into all this coaching, looking into all these things so that I can get the views that these guys are getting, and I'm not even close to doing that. And these guys aren't even editing their videos. And this is what and it made me think, and I was like, dude, well, at the end of the day, what do people care for? What do people really yearn for? And people yearn for connection. That's at the end of the day what people want. And at first, I think people need to slow down and stop putting people on a pedestal, first off. And for me, it's like on my journey, I'm going to do whatever I can to put myself down a pedestal, like below at equal level. Even the people that I talk to, my clients, like I feel so blessed to be able to talk to my clients and call them my bro or call them my friend. Because at the end of the day, we're all teachers, we're all students. And so me sharing this YouTube channel is really me being able to share my journey. I love the fact that people are following me. I got people viewing me on the daily. That's insane to me, like, and they're tuning in and they care. And I hope that the things that I'm talking about here are of value. But I also recently got a comment, and I want to share this because not to talk crap or anything, but the reason I do things the way I do them now, it's like raw, it's unfiltered, it's unedited. I've finally been able to fix my mic, so now it sounds way better. I'm super happy about that. But I think there was a reason why my mic wasn't working. I honestly think that this all plays a role in something. But I realized that it's not about the equipment, it's not about anything else. It's about expressing your truth. And this is the message to you who are looking for an authentic spirituality, for an authentic connection. It's more about expressing your truth. It's more about pursuing your passions. It's more about following your intuition. It's about being able to challenge the status quo. It's about finding peace within yourself. It's about finding contentment with where you're at. It's about not chasing the money. Like I was even thinking about the figures that I have seen grow in this community in social media, like people like Andrew Tate. Has created this big movement with men, but I never resonated with it, and I realized why. It's because like this guy's values are not what my values align with. Like people want to connect with people like themselves, and I think we are tired of hearing people coming in and saying this is the way to do it, this is how you succeed, and we never stop to question what does it mean to succeed and what does it mean to follow this person. It's more important now than ever to be able to ask yourself these questions. Why am I following this person? And what is their idea of success? Why are they telling me to go this way? And here I am, it's like, I hope that it's clear what my values are. I feel like on my journey, I hope to be as transparent as possible. At the end of the day, this is all about me. At the end of the day, it's about me staying true to myself, me elevating my ability to serve people at a higher level, and me committing to that process of just continuous growth. At the end of the day, I got my 9 to 5. I'm working my job. Yes, I'm looking to leave it, but at the same time, I'm really happy with where I'm at. And right now, even though I do offer coaching, etc., I'm realizing that I have to let the world show me where I need to be. I gotta allow myself to see where do I need to be. Stop trying to put a label, or stop trying to short circuit my success, or stop trying to see the vision before it actualizes itself, because I only have a feeling, and I only know that this is right. I only know that this feels right. That's all I know. And I also think about who I was and who I'm serving, and where I was when I was at your place, right? The person who was not where I'm at, right? Because I feel like I have advanced in my journey, and I've learned a lot of lessons, and I've achieved many things. So thinking about that person, who I was like 2 years ago, 5 years ago, struggling with depression, struggling, thinking, asking these bigger questions: what are we meant to do with our lives, etc. And this is what I intend to do. No matter what I say, the technicalities, they don't really matter. I think that at the end of the day, if you have the desire to connect to yourself, anything that comes your way will serve you as a tool to connect to yourself. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you're doing and how you're doing it. It's about why you're doing it. The how comes up. The how comes up in the way that you approach it, and then the what becomes the byproduct of it all. So, you tuned into this channel because you're looking for something authentic. You're looking for a real spirituality, for a grounded spirituality, and here I am. And this is my commitment to you. I'm posting on the daily as much as I can, and I'm almost done. And posting on the daily as much as I can, and I'm creating a community for people who are looking to grow, find their purpose, actualize their spiritual gifts, find their ideal partner, and then build an empire together. That's really the vision, because that's what I've managed to create in my life. I've found my purpose, I've found my dream partner, and I'm working on my empire. Those are the people I'm looking to connect with. And I have to be real about it, like anybody else, like I can help you. This is what I'm here for. But the ones who are truly committed to service, who are truly committed to finding a spirituality that is grounded in reality, that is grounded in service, this is who the channel is for. And in this channel, you're gonna find me reflecting on things. You're gonna find me roasting things. Maybe you're gonna find me just speaking my truth. You're gonna find me just being myself. And along that path, I hope to create a picture, an image, a feeling, to awaken that feeling within you, or to stir it up a bit, so that you can keep pushing on your journey. And that's all that this is for. So I thank you for tuning in. I just want to make this video because I feel like it's been needed to be said. And I know that this is needed in the current state we are at with this society that we live in. Things are changing, and things are always moving for the better. So I hope that you found this helpful. Thank you for tuning in. Remember, stay lucid. Peace.